All right, Memorial Day traditions racing its way back to the Quad Cities, and John Harrington is here to talk to us a little bit about this year's Quad Cities Criterium. Thank you for being here. First, let's just explain to people that aren't familiar with it what a Criterium is.
Okay, so our Criterium happens on Memorial Day, May 26, Monday, and we've got 13 races during the day. And it starts at 9 in the morning, where we've got the juniors, 10 years old and above, and then it completes at the end of the day with the Ford Pro men's race. So 13 races.
And the Criterium is basically we're working in a circle, right? That's the definition of what a Criterium is.
Yes, it is. And so for the younger folks in the morning, they're maybe on the course for 15 minutes. For the men's pro, they'll be on it for 75.
So we're seeing a little bit of it here, and they are really flying on this course, aren't they?
They are, and they are not flying as they go up the hill.
Right.
And when they get to the top of the hill, they really start flying.
Yeah, so uphill, obviously, that's tough. So the Criterium bikes have gears just that they're working through this, yes?
Yes, they do.
Okay. So now, where do we have people coming from for this race? Because this is not just a local event, right? We've got people coming from out of town for this.
That's a great question. So we've got a lot of people coming from Colorado, some from California. Last year we had a gal, 12-time national champion from Australia, and we had a fellow from Japan who actually stayed at our house.
Oh wow! So you were a host family last year.
Yes, we were.
And then we've got some prizes involved in here. So what are we looking at for prizes this go around?
So the total purse is about $10,000.
That's a good chunk of change.
It is, and the fellow that stayed with us last year just sent us a check for $500 specifically for preems. Now preems are where the announcer will say, next lap, the winner of that next lap, $500.
Oh nice, okay.
So it's a race within a race.
So for fans that want to come out and watch, what's the best way to watch a Criterium?
Oh, there's some great ways. So what the homeowners do is they'll set up, just like the Bix, they'll set up bouncy houses and grills and that kind of thing in their yards. For fans that come to watch it, 11th Street is the place to be, either on the side with the restaurants and the bars or on the other side with the park.
All right, and so you've also got an event for runners too. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yep, so we've got the Running Wild Mile, and last year when they did it, they had a few dozen runners out there. The course is 1 mile, and so it's a lap and a quarter. The winning time was 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Wow, that's moving.
That's moving. Now, there's one other race I really want to mention.
Okay.
And that's the Kohler Electric Kids Race. That happens between the Women's Pro and the Men's Pro. It's for kids 3 to 9 years old. Entrance is free. You need a helmet, you need a bike, and a guardian. And it is probably the most competitive race of the day.
All right, and quickly, people can still sign up?
Absolutely. For the kids race, they can sign up day of.
All right, so we've got all that information for you on the QC Criterium. That's over on our website, ourquadcities.com. And John Harrington, thank you so much for joining us to tell us a little bit about that today.